Huzzah! A film with the word Halloween in the title. And from this year, The Legend of Halloween Jack from 2018, written and directed by Welshman Andrew Jones. The sleepy seaside town of Dunwich is about to learn the true meaning of vengeance. As the residents gear up for the annual Halloween celebration, little do they know their seemingly perfect town masks a guilty secret. 1 year earlier, a group of vigilantes took matters into their own hands when notorious criminal Jack Kane escaped conviction. After torturing and killing Kane, they buried his body in the local cornfield and made a pact to never speak his name again. Now, on the day when the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest, a mysterious apparition begins stalking the land and dishing out brutal retribution to the vigilante group. So begins the legend of Halloween Jack. The Legend of Halloween Jack shows what a slasher film looks like in the year of our Lord 2018. Cheap and very straightforward, and for the most part, it was acceptable. It is hard to criticize a film with such low ambitions and such average execution. I find myself once without an angle to cover the film, just like Hollywood Strangler meets the Skid Row slasher. Halloween Jack has more production value than Hollywood Strangler, but being a notch above hardcore porn is not much of a cause for celebration. Halloween Jack has overwrought dialogue with awkward delivery throughout. I don't care if this was all an elaborate grab at 80s nostalgia, it is still bad and I loathe that kind of shit anyway. Thankfully, Halloween Jack is not a period piece or subject to a synth-heavy score, and I don't have to be concerned with being suffocated by the stylistics of it all. I could go on for an hour concerning the minutiae of the cinematography that is here and is quite problematic, but I'll leave you with the statement that more effort should have been put into lighting, as the presentation of the titular movie monster I thought was quite weak, especially as the film was made with a franchise in mind. Good luck with that. Mush. Framing and lighting, though, are two very different things, and whereat and what at the camera is pointing displayed some thoughtful composition and evened out the lazy lighting to firmly establish the iconography of Halloween Jack. Choice locked down shots mean that his mask, his psyche, his hat are given character all of their own. This was good work. As I mentioned before about the acting, it ranges from poor to mediocre, with the additional problem of multiple accents. Some American, some Welsh, some Northern. Whatever it was distracting, and I found myself wondering, where the hell are we? Colin Holt as Frank Hollister was the most in tune with his character, and even had a touch of the Dr. Loomis about him. But the buck stops there. Everyone else was left wanting direction, evidently, and just played it safe. Strongest element of the film by far is, of course, Halloween Jack himself. With an easy-to-understand backstory, scarecrow costume, and a thematically fitting arsenal, Jack is indeed your guy for a meandering straight-to-DVD franchise. Better the devil you know, at least I wasn't fucking confused. In conclusion, The Legend of Halloween Jack is a serviceable, paint-by-numbers, Halloween-themed horror film that won't challenge you in any way, but will not insult you either. I recommend this to hardcore slasher fans, and not anyone else really. Thanks for your time. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tomorrow's film will have you Jim Jones in for the Kool-Aid as I cover The Sacrament.